The following segment is sponsored by Creative Society.
It's the official changing of the seasons in our homes when we flip this thermostat from cool to heat. But it's also important to make sure your HVAC system is working properly and ready for that switch. Sean McGraw is here from American Veteran AC to talk us through it. Hi, Sean.
Good morning to y'all.
It is really important to make sure your HVAC systems are working properly and ready for this switch. So now is the time to schedule pre-season maintenance, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. We really want to take care of that before the peak of the season. That's one of the big deals. So it's just like anything else in your home. Unfortunately, I think we neglect as a whole and look at our HVAC appliances as just another appliance in the home. When that's a whole piece of equipment there that needs to be maintained just as much as a car in your driveway if you expect it to take care of you all year, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And this, you talk about this seasonal maintenance. It has to happen before the peaks because you guys get really busy. Tell us what HVAC seasonal maintenance includes.
Really, that's a full run through. So whether you have a heat pump or you have a furnace, it needs to be maintained properly. What I've found, unfortunately, is one of the major causes of failure on furnaces is the initial installation. It wasn't installed properly to begin with. And it takes a few years for that to rear itself up, but that creates a failure. So we want to go through the whole system, your ductwork, everything included, make sure everything's running right, run all the checks on there, make sure the fuel's set, your gas pressure's right, your combustion air is right. Everything is really tied in together to where it's going to take care of you. And
you also say a homeowner should not ignore their ducts because the home loses a lot of energy if there are leaks. How much do ducts affect our systems?
If they're undersized, they affect it a lot because now you're not getting that airflow across the system. So now you're looking at high temp rises on the heat exchangers and that constant contraction and expansion, it causes them to crack and fail. If they're sized properly, but they're leaking, which according to the Department of Energy, that the majority of our homes are leaking 20 to 30% of the air into unconditioned spaces. Now, granted, that's from the U.S. Department of Energy, so who knows how inflated those numbers are, but that's a pretty decent reference point, and we have seen it relatively accurate in some cases. So making sure that we're getting the air that we're paying to condition into the space, I mean, that's a huge point into the efficiency of your home.
And you live and breathe this stuff. You can help us make sure we're on the right track. A lot of homeowners don't want to deal with the details at all. They want to leave it to you. And you can make sure they're operating safely. You can fix problems before anything breaks because of your full battle rattle, your all-in-one comfort plan. Tell us about that.
Obviously, we replace the system. Anything between 2 and 5 tons, residential system, whether it's a furnace, gas pack, package heat pump, split heat pump outside, whatever it is, we're going to replace it. But on top of that, we're going to maintain that system for the next 10 years. So we'll be at your house for the next 2 years doing those maintenances that we just talked about. Be out there for an hour and a half or so, checking out the whole system. The other thing that we're looking to do on there is to make sure it doesn't fail on you in the peak season. So instead of waiting for a component to fail, knowing that it's weak or that it's coming towards it's showing signs of at the end of life, instead of waiting for it to fail and just taking care of it, we're going to take care of it there while we're there before it fails. And the best part is we're not charging you for anything. So this is all packaged together and this is one deal and it's done. And you don't have to worry about it for 10 years.
That's peace of mind so nobody's ever in a bad situation with it. They're going to love to work with you. They're going to love to contact American Veteran. The number is on screen, 435-0822, or visit AmericanVeteranAC.com. Sean McGraw from American Veteran Air Conditioning. Thanks a lot for being here.
Thank you for having me again. Y'all take care.